there, tribe. How are you doing? I hope last week was good for you. Had a lot of interesting energy last week. This is your weekly check-in for the week of, what week is this? All these days are running together. August the 17th through the 23rd, if I'm doing my math right, of 2020. Still stuck at home, most of us. I think a lot of us were going out. I'm trying not to. Trying to just lay low. But this energy for this week, actually, there's Sunday there was a big trine. Mars is conjunct Eris. Mars is the warrior god. Eris is the warrior goddess. They're conjunct at 24 Aries, which happens to be my rising sign, exactly, my ascendant. And they are trining over to Leo, the sun in Leo conjunct Mercury. So when I tune into this planetary aspect, what I'm getting is that warrior god Mars energy. So I'm seeing Mars with Eris on his arm, and he's escorting her to the stage that the sun has set up in Leo, and Mercury is the microphone. So I see it, and of course the trine is a good aspect. So I'm seeing it as our inner warrior goddess finally being able to speak. We're ready to roar. Get out there and speak our truth. Sun is shining, magnifying Mercury, and which is communications. And the sun is the best disinfectant. So it is time for us to get out there and speak our truth. Show them what kind of tiger you are, that you are ready to roar. So this is all divine feminine warrior goddess energy. And we are being supported by divine male warrior god energy. Of course, all this can be, inverted. It can be done the wrong way as well. I mean, there's always opportunists out there who are going to take advantage of this kind of thing for their own sinister reasons. But I'm focusing on the positive. So it's a little bit noisy in the background right now. It got up to 98 degrees here in Seattle today, and I do not have air conditioning like most people in Seattle. So it is hotter than Georgia asphalt in here, and I got all the fans running. So I apologize in advance for the background noise. All right, so let's get started. So we're going to do a week ahead spread, and I'm using the Light Seers Tarot deck. And let's see what comes out. So first card for today. What is the overall energy for the week ahead? August 17th. Is it the 17th? Yeah, 17th, sorry. Man, I'm losing track of days. August 17th. What's the week ahead overall energy for the week? If we don't get any jumpers, I'm going to have to pull some off the top. What's the overall energy for the week this week? Ooh, we got a couple. Let's go with these. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Wands reversed. All right, Nine of Pentacles, overall energy. We're going to get some messages about money, property, belongings. And they're going to come in slowly. Six of Wands is usually the card of victory. I don't know if that's the second. All right, I'm hearing that this is the second. So this is the overall energy for the week. Knight of Pentacles. Slow info coming in about our property, our reality, our world. Second card is what to watch out for. Says that is essentially victory in reverse. So look out for some of the messages coming in to not be great for some of us. I mean, that doesn't mean we're all going to get bad news. Okay, how to stay balanced. Ten of Swords. Okay, you know what? I'm looking these up in this book to see if this is making sense. Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, diligence and hard work. All right, so the overall energy for the week: diligence and hard work, determination, steadfastness, building material security, safety, being pragmatic, and expansion. And let's look at the Six of Wands and then what to watch out for position. Not seeing eye to eye, pessimism, resentment and self-doubt, desire for acknowledgement, feelings of failure, comparisonitis, and falling from grace. So when this is an upright position, it means badass success, leadership, accomplishments, victory, inspiring others. So if this is something to watch out for this week, that we might have a few arguments, we might have some pessimism and resentment and some self-doubt, feelings of failure, etc. I think a lot of people are having that right now. There's so much going on in the world that's not sitting well with a lot of us, myself included. I've had my own personal struggles during 2020, plenty of them. All right, so Ten of Swords, how to stay balanced. So Ten of Swords is painful endings, being stabbed in the back, crisis. So, but in this position, it's an opportunity to find deep healing and to find hope and resiliency. So to stay balanced, we want to release this stuff. So like take these 10 swords that we've got surrounding us with these painful endings and just cut all those cords for all of this negative energy that's surrounding us and let go of all that stuff. If you tuned in last week for the reading, I talked about one thing to help was to just have a good cry and let it all out. All right, so let's go to what the emotional outlook is going to be like for this week. What is our emotional outlook for the week? Show me our emotional outlook for the week. Trying to think of some of the things that are supposed to happen this week. I think the DNC, Democratic National Convention, starts Monday. That's going to be just weird since it's going to be all virtual. You know, that's usually the things where everybody gets together and they have balloons and it's just gonna be weird. Okay, Two of Swords is our emotional outlook for the week. This to me is saying we've got some decisions to make, and some of them may just be us stuck in our heads. Let's see what the good book here says on this. For emotional outlook, stalemate at of action, memory, and thought. So yeah, this sort of, we might be in our heads a lot. We might have some difficult choices to make. To me, it's a little bit in, you know, kind of like you don't really know, you don't know what you don't know. You're kind of blinded to what all's going on out there, and may have to make a decision based on that, but just keep moving towards the light. All right, where are we going to find our inspiration this week? What is the inspirational outlook for the week? Where will we find inspiration? What will inspire us this week? What is going to inspire us this week? August 17th through the 23rd. What will be our inspiration? Ooh, that's too many. Put all those back. It's our inspiration for the week. What is our inspiration for the week? There went one, and it's two. All right, well, I'm getting two. It hit the floor. 10 of Wands and Temperance in reverse. Ten of Wands is like the battle is over, finishing up something that's been active in our lives, or that has been taking up a lot of our energy. Let's see what this Ten of Wands in the book says. Taking on too much, an opportunity to free yourself from heavy burdens, obligations, finding yourself close to a successful outcome, the need to prioritize, a message to keep going. So this is saying you've come really far and you can keep on going now. So your inspiration is just how far you've come and where you're headed next. And Temperance in reverse. So Temperance is usually like moderation and harmony and neutrality. But when it's in reverse like this, let's see, this book is saying shadow suits, clashing interests, oil and water, extremes, disharmony, a need to practice moderation in some aspect of your life, severity, polarity, and patience. So we need to make sure that all of this stuff that we went through, that we're finishing up, that we're moving on with, as we go through this and get to the end of this road, you need to let go, and you need to try to bring harmony and let go gently and practice moderation. You know, I told you back here in this Ten of Swords on how to stay balanced. I said to cut off all of the, take the Ten of Swords and cut all those, all the energy cords with it. Well, that's still good advice. You want to just let all of it go. However, you need to do it gently and think of or intend that it all is happening very gently. Okay, so what is our spiritual advice for the week? What's the spiritual advice for the week? Let me put this here, see if you can see them both. These are just really pretty cards. What's our spiritual advice for the week? For the week of August 17th through the 23rd, what's our spiritual advice? I've got that Katy Perry Roar song in my head. Because that is really, if you're looking at the planetary aspects I was talking about at the beginning, that should be the spiritual advice. Speak our truth. Roar. Okay, what's our spiritual advice for the week? Spiritual advice. Come on, cards. Show me what you got. Give me a jumper. 2 more, and I'll draw off the top. These are getting sticky all of a sudden. That's too many. Ah, that's what we had last week. Upside down Queen of Cups. Letting it all go. Alright, so I was going to draw one off the top. Let's do this. Spiritual advice for the week. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, letting go. So this right here, 4 of Pentacles, is usually kind of a holding on to what you've got, trying to forcing, like say you've got $5 in your pocket and that's all the money you have left in the world, and you are just gonna hang on to it, not spend it on anything. Man, I am still doing not so great at filming this video, am I? Sorry about that. This card to me is saying that in reverse, the 4 of Pentacles, like I said, it's normally just hanging on too tightly to things that we have, and it's telling us our spiritual advice is to let it go. So let me look up what the book says. 4 of Pentacles, and the reverse: hoarding, coveting, lack mentality, placing too much value on money, need to be more charitable. So yeah, so we need to let go. We need to be more charitable. So if we have a chance, an opportunity this week to make someone else's day and provide charity to someone else, then that's some good spiritual advice for the week. All right, so what action should we take this week? What kind of action should we focus on taking for this week? What action should we take this week? What action should we take this week? What action should we take this week? Come on. I know you want to pop out. Come on, cards. Yeah, something just brought to mind that big eclipse a couple of years ago, 2018, I think it was, in August. It was around this time of year. That's on my mind, I think, because the place where I watched that eclipse is Pier 58 in Seattle. They're about to dismantle that pier because it's moving away from the seawall. That has nothing to do with nothing, but it's on my mind. All right, so 3 of Wands in reverse, the action to take this week. So 3 of Wands is normally your going places card. Did I get it? Did you get to see this? Get your going places card. In reverse, that would suggest you ain't going anywhere. Okay, so in this deck, it says not dreaming big enough, fear coming up to block your movement, and delays. So in the action to take position, I would say we've got to dream big. We got to overcome the fears. We got to, flip it over to getting moving in the right direction, making progress. But at the same time, with everything the way it is right now, staying put physically, staying home is a good idea. All right, let's see what else we have for this week. Let's go with Spirit Animal Oracle. Okay, Spirit Animal Oracle, you got a message for us this week? What energy should we be paying attention to this week? What messages do these spirit animals have for us? This is such a pretty deck too. But the cards are really wide and my hands are not. Okay. Spirit animal. What did we get last week? We got the bat. We need to listen. This week, let's do 2 more of these and then grab one off the top unless there's a jump or parrot spirit. Ooh, watch your words. I think that fits with this. So looking at all these cards, this type of energy coming in, we may have some setbacks to do with money and property. This Ten of Swords, there may have been some arguments. We may have some difficult decisions to make. We are going to finish up and get moving and move on. We need to watch out and be patient and try to get along and let go, but not move too fast. And then Parrot Spirit is saying to watch your words. And you know what? This is one of those hit me right in the feels kind of cards, because this is something that that I always need to make sure that I am speaking kindness and love. So I think this is saying to us that if we are going to have some difficult energy this week, but if we watch our words, then we should be better prepared and have fewer issues. Okay, so let's see what this book says. Oracle message, what are you saying? What are you saying to yourself? What message are you repeating? Is it something that makes you feel good about yourself and reminds you of your strengths and potential? Parrots mimic the sounds around them, and when parrot spirit appears, it is time to be more mindful of your self-talk and its qualities. What do you say to others? Are you repeating what you truly believe? Remembering to speak with light and love can become a habit. Be generous with compliments and thanks, affirming all that is good so that your loving, healing words will be heard throughout the jungle, cutting through the noise and inspiring others. Listen for the words that remind you of all the strength, abundance, and joy in your life and in the world around you, and then repeat them, affirming what is real, true, and nurturing to the soul. The universe will reflect back to you the story you tell. Words matter, so choose ones that lift you up and inspire others to remember that beauty surrounds us. Protection message. Are you aware of what you're saying to yourself and others? Parrot Spirit shows up as a reminder to heed the words that flow from your mouth, your pen, and your keyboard. Be mindful of the beliefs you have internalized. Are they what you choose to believe? Are you communicating with integrity? Parrot Spirit wants you to listen to what you say and your motives for saying it. That is good advice any day of the week, but I'm going to say that's especially good advice for this week. Like I said, that the DNC is starting tomorrow, so I know there's going to be a lot of political battles heating up this week. A lot of people have all kinds of feelings about what's going on there, and I think it's best for us to just step back and not pay attention to any of that. I mean, pay attention to what's going on, but not get into arguments about it. Let's see what Moonology has for us this week. Okay, Grandmother Moon, what you got for us? Do you have anything to add to this conversation? What should Grandmother Moon tell us about this week? Okay. New moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. So there is a new moon this week. Is it in Taurus? No. I gotta look that up. There is a new moon this week. It's in Leo, because we're in the sign of Leo. So, anyway, so in new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. Let's see what this book has to say about this card. The new moon is Tuesday, I believe. New moon in Taurus. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. This card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy, so now's a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or sexier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Attune to the moon by getting or giving a massage and healthy body and healthy mind. Additional meanings for this card: you will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. The teaching says we often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember, though, that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. Ain't that the truth? I mean, like I said, I've not had some of the best times this year in 2020 either, but holy crap, I have had so many amazing things happen, and am so lucky to be where I am, living where I am, and having the kind of job that I have, and the income and everything. My family's been safe and sound, so I'm very grateful for what I have. And for the new moon this week, maybe I'll do a new moon wishes video. A video telling you how to do new moon wishes. All right, so what's your focus and mantra for this week? These are the law of attraction cards, and this is one that I like to pull daily just to kind of see what's the energy for the day. What should I focus on? What should my mantra keyword be for the week? What's our focus for the week? Visualization. I make mental pictures of my goals that are simple and to the point. like the swan and the dragonfly. It's visualization. So it's talking here about prosperity lying ahead. This news coming in of good things, but you gotta let go of the bad things before the good things can come in. You can visualize that prosperity. Visualize it and make it happen this week. All right, and so what's our kick in the pants? What's the naughty spirit oracle have to say? Show me what the naughty spirit oracle has to say. This is my getting out of that stick in the mud energy deck. When I feel like I'm stuck and I don't know what to do, don't know where to go, then I look to this naughty spirit oracle deck to get some advice on how to move forward. What do I need to focus on? What do I need to know right now? What do I need to know to light that fire under my butt and kick me in the pants to get me moving again? Okay, naughty spirit, what you got for me? What do we got for this week? Okay. Let's take this one. Be love, for fuck's sake. I apologize if any of you do not appreciate cursing, but I have a potty mouth and I tend to use it often, so you can get this message without the bad words, but hey, that's what this deck is all about, a kick in the pants. So be love, embody love. That's what we need to do this week. We need to watch our words, have faith, visualize what's going on, let go of what's been holding us back, let go of the old to make way for the new. Be prepared for messages coming in. You are ready to move on. You may have to make some difficult decisions with some blind faith, but if we visualize and we hold on, hold our tongue, and embody love, then I think we can get through this week just fine. So thank you. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If none of this resonated with you, this is not your reading. It is no big deal. It's not gonna fit everyone's. But if it did, then let me know in the comments what resonated with you specifically. I'd love to know how this reading has affected you or the other readings that I've done, and any feedback you have on other ways you would like to see these readings done. This is all very new to me. I apologize profusely for bumping the tripod over and over again. I've got to get a better setup here. Thank you for your patience as I continue to post daily videos. And so yeah, namaste tribe. I will check you later. Bye.